Oh, right here. Oh, hi guys, I'm Alana Reid.
Where's no McKenna need the mic?
Oh.
Big up Q-Letic.
Big up Q-Letic.
Big up Q-Letic.
Big up Q-Letic. The one Q-Letic.
Big up Q-Letic.
Okay, good night. Introduce yourself.
My name is Roshane Symister. I'm currently representing Trinidad and I got UTEC.
Okay, so let's say you weren't a track athlete. What sport do you think you could dominate?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah,
Basketball.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
It's been a thing from growing up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, but since you are a track athlete, what are your expectations finishing the rest of the season? Like, what are your goals?
Just to finish healthy because leading from last year to this year have been a very much rough year for me, so I just focus on building strength and just go at what my body could perform.
Okay, so last question. What was your experience at Racers Grand Prix?
It's very nice seeing other athletes, top athletes, professional athletes give me the motivation to like push further in the sport.
Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Elija Godwin.
Okay, so if you could dominate any sport other than track and field, which sport do you think you would dominate?
Oh, football.
The football.
For sure. Well, I'm saying it wrong because I call it soccer from football, American football.
Okay.
Yeah, not soccer.
Okay, but since you are a track athlete,
Yeah.
how is your experience leading up to senior championships?
I mean, I love the workload. You know, the difference between football and track and field. You don't have a team out here supporting you while you compete, so you got to really lock in on yourself and figure out how to get better intrinsically. And I really love the process of that, being able to basically take my success and my career into my own hands.
Yeah, so it's all you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so how would you describe your season in 3 words?
Just keep working.
Okay, okay, thank you. Could you just say big up Q-Letics?
Say what?
Big up Q-Letics.
Big up Q-Athletics. All right, so how you want me to say it?
Big up Q-Letics.
All right, but big up Q-Athletics. Q-Athletics.
My name is Christopher Bailey, 400 meter specialist. Won a few championships in my day. Yeah.
Okay, so we know you dominate the 400. So what sport would you dominate if you didn't do track and field?
I'm not gonna sit here and say football or soccer or basketball or anything. No, I'd probably play video games. I don't know.
Okay, so you'd be like an online gamer boss. Okay, but since you are a track athlete, what are your expectations heading into World Championships this year?
You know, my goal is always just make that team. It doesn't matter if I win trials or get third, as long as I have an individual spot to go to Tokyo, can't complain.
Okay, so how has your experience been at Racers Grand Prix?
It's my first racer, second time in Jamaica, and I mean, it's the same all the time. You know, it's great fan base, always great food. So, you know.
So you tried beef patty?
I have.
You like it?
I love it.
Oh,
I love it. I gotta
okay.
taste it before I leave.
Okay.
My name is Christopher Taylor. What is one is to say?
That's it. Okay, the comeback kid. What would your entrance song be to the race?
My entrance song to the race. Massacre Trophies.
Okay. Oh, we know why.
Definitely.
Okay, so if you weren't a track athlete, 400 meter champion, what sport do you think you could dominate?
I'll dominate cricket for sure.
Cricket?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a 6.
6. I love the 6s.
Okay, so but since you are a track athlete, what can we expect from you going into World Championships?
Well, I will do a next meet, and then that will put me in the position to make a decision on what event I will be doing at the national championship, and then I'll move from there.
Okay, thank you so much.
Big up Q-Letics.
Introduce yourself for the record.
I'm Bryan Levell.
Okay, wow, we're leading. We're leading Jamaica. How does that feel?
Well, it's a good feeling knowing that I surprised myself, and it's a good feeling. Nicely.
Okay, so let's say this wasn't your event. What sport do you think you could be world leading at?
Sport, I'm really not sure. I can do a little football, but I don't really play it that much.
Football, so Messi.
Yeah, definitely Messi.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your expectations heading into World Championships?
Not really expectation, but to just improve on what I did last year and to get better each time I step on the track.
Okay, thank you. Okay, last thing, could you just look at the camera and just say big up Qletics?
Big up Qletics, one Qletics.
One Qletics, thank you. All this for Corona, come at Grace's Grand Prix for somebody this man. This.
Yeah, tell you one, the one. The good thing about being an athlete, you know, some free things when you're done.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your recovery. We heard you just talking about your story. What words of encouragement would you tell to injured athletes that are afraid of their bodies in recovery?
Keep the faith. Something that I realized over the last couple of years, each year I've been given glimpses of what can be and what I'm capable of. So hold on to that. Even at my lowest last year, for the first time I didn't want to do the sport anymore, I was still getting glimpses of, okay, but times are dropping, like certain things are improving. So I was like, let me give you one more shot. If my support team is okay with it, like, let me give you one more shot. I'm gonna give you my all. If it works out, a couple more years. If not, I just pack it up, honestly.
Okay, so let's say you weren't a track athlete dominating the 100. What sport do you think you could come out here and dominate?
Sport? I loved volleyball in high school. I loved volleyball, especially when you have to strike. I love that.
I'm a big striker, ace everywhere. Okay, but since you are a track athlete now, what are your expectations heading into World Championships?
No expectations. I really have to just focus on technique and executing. I feel like whenever I do that, I run extremely well and really fast time. So once I just keep on doing that, I'll be fine. And obviously follow coach's instructions.
Okay, so how would you sum up your experience at Racers Grand Prix in 3 words?
Vibesy, energetic, and fun. It's been fun.
Thank you so much, congrats. Can I just have you saying big up Qletics?
I like that.
Yeah.
Big up Qletics.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Webster. I'm a 100-meter hurdler.
Okay, so if you weren't an amazing 100-meter hurdler, what sport do you think you could dominate?
Honestly, gymnastics.
Gymnastics?
Yeah.
Okay, so Simone.
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me that, sure.
Okay, so but since you are a track athlete, what are your expectations or goals going into World Championships?
Yeah, it's my first full year pro, so I just want to go out there and make it to World Trials and potentially make a team. I'm a United States hurdler, so it's gonna be pretty tough, but I love a good challenge.
Okay, so how was your experience racing at Jamaican Racers Grand Prix?
It was amazing. Like, it was honestly a blessing just, getting a lane, getting a spot here. I'm happy that lane 2 was open just for me, so I could go out here and run fast with the best of the best, like in Jamaica. So it was great.
Okay, so beef patty, you tried it already?
Wait, say it again?
Beef patty.
Oh yeah, I already got it. I have a chicken patty and a beef patty, and I'm gonna get oxtail tonight.
Oh yes.
I love the food here. I literally do.
Okay, congratulations again. Okay.
Thank you so much. Big up Qletics.
Hi, I'm Alia Armstrong.
Okay, so how do you feel running in Jamaica?
I don't even know how to feel. Like, this is my dream, literally. Like, in college I had Jamaican teammates and they would always just be like, you gotta go there. So like, my first time here, I just love it. Everyone's so welcoming.
Okay, so since your first time here, you tried the beef patty already?
Not yet. I don't eat beef or pork, but I have had jerk chicken, I've had salmon, I've had everything.
Okay, so if you weren't a track athlete, what sport would you dominate?
Soccer. I was a soccer player growing up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay, but since you are a track athlete, though, what are your expectations going into World Championships?
I just want to go out there and dominate. Like, of course, everyone wants to win, but I just want to go out there and do the best that I can as me. Big up Qletics.
Hi, my name is Davine Charlton, 100-meter hurdler.
Okay, all right. So if you weren't a 100-meter hurdler, what sport do you think you dominate?
Sport and dominate. I don't know if I would dominate it, but I think I could be a decent weightlifter.
A weightlifter, okay. A decent,
yeah.
Okay, but since you are a track athlete, what are your expectations going into World Championships?
I expect to kind of build off the momentum I sort of got indoor. Just trying to get back into the kind of form I had last year. I expect to be on the medal podium when it comes to World Champs. I expect to be, run the kind of times that I know I'm capable of.
Okay, so how would you describe your experience at Racers Grand Prix?
It's been great so far. It was a good competition, great crowd. Love the Jamaican atmosphere, and coming here to compete is always a treat.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay,
Big up Qletics.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacy-Ann Williams, Jamaican quarter miler.
oh, yes. So if you weren't the amazing quarter miler you are, what sport do you think you could dominate in?
Girl, I can't do anything else. I can't do no more sport.
So not like a netball?
No, nothing. I can't. I don't even enjoy other sport. But not like.
Well, okay, all right. Since you said that your one true love is track and field, so how are you feeling going into championships, world championships in September?
I feel like we have to talk about the trials before we talk about.
Well, okay, let's talk about the trials.
Yeah, I feel like the aim is always to make the team individually, so that's what I'm hoping to do in a couple weeks.
Okay, so what would your words of encouragement be to young athletes trying to make the team to go and represent Jamaica?
Just keep on working, keep on being confident, trust in your own journey, just do your own thing and focus on you.
Okay, so 3 words. How would you summarize your experience here at Racers Grand Prix?
3 words.
Or an epistle, you know, anything you want.
Or what?
Or an epistle, a long paragraph.
I love the atmosphere for once. I love competing in home crowd. Like, the atmosphere is great. Like, I just love Jamaica.
Thank you so much. Well, congrats on your race.
Big up Qletics.
Yeah. Oh, right here. Oh, hi guys. I'm Alana Reid.
Wait, no, I kinda need the mic.
Oh.
So I'll just hold it for you.
Okay.
Okay, so did you expect this result? What was your intentions going into this race?
I mean, it was just to come out here and give up my best. I mean, this season has been shaping me in a different person. I mean, I just told myself that, hey, as the gun goes off, it's just for me to get going. I think I came out here and I did just well today. I mean, coming third with a race full of talented athletes is something that I really appreciate. It's just for me to now go back to the drawing board and, you know, fix the areas that need to be fixed.
Okay, so if you weren't a 100-meter athlete, what sport do you think you could dominate?
I would say football. My dad used to play football for Jamaica, so I would say football.
All right, well, since you are a track athlete now, what are your expectations going into trials and senior championships? Well, and world championships?
I mean, it's just for me to stay focused and keep my head up. I mean, last year I was at the Olympics just at the age of 19. So to be here this year, I mean, I know what I'm capable of. It's just for me to go back to the drawing board, as I said, and, you know, come up bigger and better for trials.
So what would you say words of encouragement to young athletes trying to follow in your footsteps to make these teams?
I would say to never give up. I mean, anything you believe you can achieve is just for you to believe in yourself. I mean, put God in the center of everything. Never give up. Sometimes the road gets rocky, but there's light at the end of the tunnel and you just have to keep pushing.
Last question, how would you describe Racers Grand Prix in 3 words?
I would say exceptional. That's what I would say.
Just the one word can take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so could you just say
big up Qletics. Bye.
Thank you. All right, so
Everything that's about me.
all right, good night. Could you just say your name for the record?
Anthonique Strachan.
Okay. All right. So if you weren't a track athlete, what event could you dominate in?
I have no other talent outside of track and field. None whatsoever. But if talking was a sport,
your money win. Olympic
record holder. Nobody can touch this. What tongue just.
Okay, but since you are an Olympic yapper, but since you are a track athlete though, what are your expectations going into trials and world championships?
I mean, going into trials, I don't have the burden that Jamaicans and Americans have. They have like 1 million people qualify in my event. So my only goal is to actually qualify at trials or before trials, show consistency and actually give the home crowd what they pay for when they come to see, and then build into going into worlds, because that is the main goal for the season. Yeah. It's very early right now. My trials is all the way in August and worlds is in September. So I have a nice wait. Not a long wait, but a nice wait, because time is a little bit funny. You could blink and then boom, August is here.
Yeah.
So that's just basically it.
Yeah, so just progress through the season, get better over time.
Yeah, just progress and learn my body and stay within a nice comfort range until worlds, and see how things go from there and just go through.
Okay, so how would you describe your experience at Racers Grand Prix?
It's the same. Like with every other meet, I always enjoy any meet I go to, because track and field is very intense, it's very serious. I try to have enjoyment in everything I do. I try to make everything a little key moment for me. So that's about it.
Okay, last thing, could you just say big up Qletics?
Big up Qletics. First of all, a big up don't sound nice coming out my mouth because
It's so nice,
foreigner. I'm a foreigner and I don't really do the patois thing. So everybody follow Qletics. Like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever else. Leave a comment because it helps with actions and everything and help the page. Help people that support track and field. We need the traction in track and field. So do your thing and clock that.
Thank you so much.